Welcome back, my people. Welcome to the channel Odule FC. Who are we? Manchester United. Now on this one, we want to talk about stopgap signings. Now this window, we know we have a lot of the surgery many. We got positions to fill, and at one point we have to look at stopgap signings for Manchester United for some certain position. Because think if we get Mbeumo, if we get Cunha in, we still need to get midfielders in so not just one. We need like two midfielders for this team because Eriksen already left the team. So, and I think we will need to let Casemiro go. So we need two midfielders for this team. Currently, we don't know how much Manchester United have. If they can get Mbeumo and Cunha before the end of this financial window, which is the end of this July now. A new fresh financial window opens, and we don't know the capacity to which Manchester United can spend. Plus, we also sell players, so money go come in. So we want to look at stopgap signings where at some time, so if we get two midfielders, we go need budget buys or budget deals in between. And also the goalkeeper position now one way Onana, there have definitely been rumors around Onana with the help and the fine club, because Onana, we really need to help Onana find club. So yeah, we will need a goalkeeper, and I don't know how much we're going to spend there. So now what we will do, stopgap budget for those two positions. Now the midfield for me is very, very important, because this person will partner Bruno Fernandes, and for a team like Manchester United, we know say our midfield has been fragile for years. Since Ferguson time, I can't remember a midfielder that has been, since as Ferguson left, that midfield has been redundant. All the players, Schneiderlin, Schweinsteiger, they have not really been solid players that really took the JC and made it their own, like the Postcodes did, and we knew about it that way. That was what we grew up watching, the Roy Keanes, the Postcodes, but nobody have lived up to that. Now Bruno Fernandes now, that they show us, but we need trophies, to add to those kind of things. So we are going to be offering stopgap signing for the goalkeeping position, the center midfield position, and also the attacking position. So bear with me, let's dive into it. Now my first pick for the goalkeeping position is going to be Emiliano Martinez. Now I've mentioned him several times already. He's 32 years old and he's an amazing goalkeeper. A lot of people will tell me, say, Onana is better than him because of stats. You need to watch the match, I beg. This guy is a better goalkeeper. It's not just about penalty, and he has character. He's an Argentinian player, so he has won the World Cup. He has the personality. We need a goalkeeper that will put fear in the striker when the striker is coming. Jens Lehmann used to do it before for Arsenal. We need personalities, and for the goalkeeping position, the personality there will really, really appreciate them. Onana gets some certain attitude and the way they behave, even besides the goalkeeping ability. Onana attitude, there were times he quarreled with Casemiro. He quarreled for the wrong things. There was a particular mistake when he went out of the goal where Dogu, I think it was one of Dogu's first match. That thing paid me well, because it was Onana's mistake. I don't care what you think, it was Onana's mistake. You should have seen that the player had the sight on the ball. That was Onana. I think we have to let Onana go. So when I'm seeing the rumors about Onana being let go, I like it. Onana should be let go. Emiliano Martinez is going to be a good replacement for me. A short-term replacement. Plus he's a goalkeeper. You can keep for 3-4 years. Still in Manchester United. Then probably next season you get a much younger goalkeeper, probably a Diego Costa from FC Porto. Now the next stopgap signing I'm going to offer for the goalkeeping position is Maguian of AC Milan. Now For me, this guy also has the personality. He is quiet, but he has the personality to govern the area, the box 18 area. Now, if you look at the stats, you might not be impressed. it is based on eye test that I'm telling you this guy is a very good goalkeeper. Now he went to injury, came back, he's not in the same form like when he was before, or it's probably the AC Milan defense. AC Milan have not been good entirely. So Magnani is a very good goalkeeper. Chelsea was going for Magnani is a very, very good goalkeeper. I think for a stopgap signing, Magnani is going to be good for Manchester United. Probably a £20 million, probably will get that deal done. Now over to the midfield position. The first stopgap signing I'm going to be offering for this position to be Bruno's partner is Paulinho of Bayern Munich. Now I think this guy is a very good combative player. He's one of those players that does not stop to run. He's an upgrade on Ugarte. He has played with Bruno Fernandes before. I think this is the kind of combating player you need to win the ball back and give the ball to Bruno Fernandes. He's not the best carrier of the ball. He likes to win the ball fast and release it. You know, he's not entirely what we need. I'm just putting it out there because as a stopgap, we know we're not going to get all the quality we desire, but he's going to win the ball back for us. He's tall, he knows how to. He's like an older version of an Amadou Onana. This guy is strong and he really wins duels. He has a high winning percentage for duels, and for a stopgap signing, I think he's really going to be good. Now the next stopgap signing for the centre midfield position is Douglas Luiz, formerly of Aston Villa, currently for Juventus. He's a good player. He didn't have the best last season because he was mostly injured last season, but formerly knowing him from Aston Villa, Arsenal were going for him before they bought Jorginho. He's a great player on the ball. I think he will really be a good stopgap signing. He's good in possession of the ball. He can carry the ball, and he's also in duels. I think he's fairly good enough in duels to be a partner for Bruno Fernandes. Being a stopgap signing, I think Douglas Luiz can work. The fact also being the fact that Juventus wants Jadon Sancho. If a deal can be made there for Jadon Sancho to go and Douglas Luiz come to Manchester United, I will take that deal. I will take that deal. Especially if at some point we do not have enough cash to spend in that position. Yes, I will take Douglas Luiz. My first stopgap signing for the attacking position is going to be Mateta. Now Mateta plays for Crystal Palace. He's an amazing player, Mateta. Very, very good on the ball. Now, people underrate him because of the aesthetics. You know, this generation is an aesthetic generation. But Mateta is really, really sound on the ball. He plays for Crystal Palace. He had a very good season in Premier League proven. I really like the guy. I think he's really, really going to be good for Manchester United. You know, compared with the fact that we have Cunha, we have Mbeumo, Mateta is going to be great. Their three are going to score a lot of goals. And we have seen we had a goal problem last season. We were not scoring a lot of goals. For me, Mateta will be an amazing stopgap signing. Before we get our own Mbappe, you know, this guy can be the guy to be giving us goals, and I think he can really work. Now, the next stopgap signing for the attacking position is Wixer of Brentford. Now, everybody is going to buy from Brentford. Why? Because they were a good team. They have been a good team for how many years now? And Wixer, I think he's 28 or 29 years of age. Is a good striker, and his partnership with Mbeumo is going to destroy teams. Now they will not have Cunha, they have Bruno Fernandes. They are not playing with Norgard, you know, they are playing with better players. So for me, I think these signings at some point in the window, if we are cash strained and there's not a lot of money to spend, I think these players are presented. We can get them for cheap deals, £30 million. I don't think Wixer should be more than £30 million. Now, I don't think Mateta should be more than £30 million. If they want £50 million, then you leave it for them. Then it's no longer stopgap signing. For me, these are the ones that I think can work at some point in the window. If we need to make cut price deals, I think these guys are really going to function and help the team. Now, you let me know in the comment section which stopgap signings, you know, your own opinions of stopgap signing you think will be good for this Manchester United team.